Truck with me, Major League Baseball 2K Sports. Starting on the mound, Josh Johnson. Steve, as he gets going here against Washington and their bats, what are we going to... Courtesy of Pepsi, a chance to see how the Nationals line up. So who are you looking at? Morgan at the plate. He'll be the leadoff man as we get ready to get things going.
Fielder, number 1, Niger Morgan.
Johnson with a windup. Now 0-1. Watch that fastball go by.
Look, Gary, 0-1 count. I'm looking for him to come right back with that fastball.
Slider locked him up. He's behind 0-2. Strike 3 called on the fastball. What away.
You know what I like about this is at 0-2, he didn't mess around. He didn't try to nibble to get him chase off the plate. He goes right at him and just gets the strikeout.
And in the batter's box, it's Guzman.
Or the ace of the staff for the Florida Marlins, Josh Johnson, and he did not disappoint in two.
Swings, hits this one. It's to be fielded by Maben, and that'll be the Nationals' first hit. The Florida Marlins made a run in 09 that a lot of people had not anticipated, part of it because of a staff much better than anyone thought it was going to be, and certainly Josh Johnson was the leader of that staff as a starter.
He really was, and they took the cue from him because when he pitched games, he could just dominate a team's offense. He can shut you down. He goes deep into games, and this is the kind of guy that a young team needs at the top of their rotation, a leader who can show guys how to finish what they start.
Line drive, and it's caught by Ugla. Now we'll take a quick look at the Marlins and how they take the field on defense.
Now this defense ranked in the bottom 5 in the National League, and it's a real problem for this club because once you make these kinds of mistakes, you can never make them.
Swung on, hit, and Dunn's got himself a single.
You gotta like the aggressiveness on the bases right there. He was thinking third base all the way. As soon as he saw it go through the infield, he said, I'm going to third.
So Josh Willingham thinking RBI. 1 hit, 6 at-bats against Josh Johnson. Slider just misses, 1-0. And the called strike taken by Willingham.
I think the hitter was looking for something out over the plate that he could drive. They pounded a fastball down and in for a strike.
And the side's retired. Ross catches it and he'll head in. So no runs, 2 hits. It'll be Jason Marquis doing the pitching. He'll be Washington's starter. Johnny gets going here against these Florida bats. What are we looking for?
Well, one of the best hitting pitchers in all of baseball is also a very good pitcher. Jason Marquis, he's a guy that loves the sinker. He throws it probably 80 to 90% of the time. He keeps it down in the zone. He doesn't strike out a lot of guys. He does put a lot of guys.
Back up the middle. Oh, terrific dive by Guzman. From his knees, got him. What a throw. 2 fine plays in one right there, the dive and the throw.
That's not an easy throw. When you're on your knees to be able to get that sort of strength on the ball, that's great arm strength.
It's Maben at the plate.
Well, 2009, the Marlins made themselves factors in the National League East race. They made themselves factors in the wild card race as well. And a big part of that helped their cause, beating their division opponents.
Pepsi presents our starting lineup. We'll check out the Marlins. Scouting report, John. How about some picks?
Well, Cameron Maben has a chance to establish himself as one of the better players in all of baseball. The tools are all there, from throwing to running to hitting, and he's going to have power once he figures it out.
Swung and a ground ball to third. And so Ramirez retired. Here's a look at how the Nationals will line up on the defense. So, Steve, the thoughts on a fielder here?
Well, they've got a lot of confidence in Ryan Zimmerman in the field. He's a guy that can handle the hot corner and really make the tough plays and has great reactions down there.
And Jorge Cantu, his batting average .305 lifetime off the National. And Cantu's got himself a base hit. Maben scores.
What a great piece of hitting right there and a big RBI. You put your team in the lead, and a lot of times it's too much for the other team to overcome.
There's one on, and here's Dan Ugla. And with the lead, this lineup looks as though they're ready to do some more damage. Still a ways to go, but pitching's going to catch up here.
Well, that's a good piece of hitting right there to take an early lead in this game.
Fouled off that first pitch, and it's 0-1. Marquis with a windup. Good eye by Dan Ugla. He lays off that one to even the count. It's very early, so it may not stand up, but far better to be playing to the edge.
Well, that's right, Gary. They're going to try to use that edge to add some padding to this lead.
The 2-1 pitch. And now Uggla has the 3-1 count. There's a swing and a liner. That's the third out. Guzman grabs it. Off to a good start here. They put one over in the first. The Marlins on top. One. So Elijah Dukes leads it off.
Right fielder, number 34, Elijah Dukes.
And that's in there. Johnson ahead 0-1.
Well, he couldn't have asked for a better pitch. He likes the ball down the middle like every hitter, and he got a fastball. You got to swing the bat.
And it's caught by Ramirez.
Now, this shortstop makes it look easy, but there's nothing easy about that. Those hard line drives often are like knuckleballs coming at him, but he made the play.
Kennedy up, swings, hits this one. It's to be fielded by Maben. And that should be a single. It'll bring Ivan Rodriguez to the plate. You take a look at what you got to do. All you have to do if you're a national player is take a look at your record against your own division. Only 25 wins.
Well, and this is why they finished in last place, because they just right now are not capable of competing against teams.
Swings and hits this one deep down the line and left. He has to back up for it. Comes away with the out.
Coming to bat for the Washington Nationals, pitcher number 21.
And Marquis is in the box. 2 outs and a man on first. Johnson with a windup. Swings at that fastball and misses. 0-1. 0-1 pitch is a change. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
Oh, he doesn't like to mess around. You get 0-2 on him, he's coming at you with a fastball.
So he ended that half inning with a strikeout. Here's Cuddy Ross leading it off. Just faced each other a couple of times. 0 for 2 against Marquis. Pitch on the way. A swing and a ball hit high and deep. Down the line and right. Goodbye, home run. They'll take that 1-run homer. They need that. Now the lead is 2.
Take a look at the replay. The pitch coming up in the outside part of the plate, right where the strength of the hitter is, and he's able to lock in on it and drive it out of the park.
I think you're probably hoping that that's a little bit outside where he can't reach it, but it wasn't there. He lays off one low, 1-0.
Good action on that cut fastball down in the zone. Hitter just laid off.
Fastball misses badly. He's behind 2-0. That fastball is by him that time. 2-1.
Well, good movement on that cutter. He had him way out on his front foot.
He swings, hits a ball to right field. And Baker set down. That's one away.
Number 1.
And we've got Bonifacio batting. 1 out, nobody on. Swings and misses. The sinker. 0-1. Now Marquis with the 0-1 pitch. Ball. Good moving cutter. And it's 1-2 now.
Well, that cut fastball away, it looks like it's coming down the heart of the plate, runs to the outside corner. It tends to turn into a pop-up.
Back up the middle. Marquis. And Bonifacio retired.
After the pitch, the pitcher becomes an infielder. Quick reactions allow him to make the play and get the out at first.
It's going to be Johnson now. Strike 1. Marquis got him to swing on 1. Swing, hot shot. Well, they pick up a run on the home run and add to their lead. The Marlins lead this one by 2. The top of the order is due up next.